Okay, so Canada is not freezing all the time. We don't all live in igloos. We don't all eat poutine. There's so much to this country, and there's just so much misinformation out there. So I'm here to provide you some real facts about Canada.
Authorities in Jasper have put up these signs asking motorists to avoid allowing moose to lick the salt off their cars. They like.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about shocking things that you probably did not know about Canada. Maybe you're wanting to move to Canada, or you're wanting to travel here for vacation, or maybe you're just curious about the Great White North. Well, in this video, I'll be sharing with you some shocking things that you may not know about Canada. If you're curious, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and leave a comment about these facts. Okay, let's get into it.
More than it protects you, because it prevents you from breathing or speaking moistly on them. Oh, what a terrible image.
If you're watching this video and you live in the States or some other countries in the world, you may be shocked to know that Canada does have free healthcare. That means that you're able to walk into a clinic or a doctor's office or a hospital, get a procedure done and not pay for it. The limitation is that things like dentist, etc. are not covered, but if you need to go get surgery or things like that, it is covered. What you need to know is that Canadians and residents do pay for our healthcare in the form of taxes. So our taxes are a bit higher, or maybe considerably higher depending on where you live in the States or elsewhere in the world. Our taxes are higher, and it does go to cover things like healthcare. As a Canadian citizen, I don't mind paying a bit extra in taxes just so we have healthcare coverage for all, just because I think healthcare is a human right.
That's the truth.
Something else that you probably have heard about from Canada is poutine. I would say, this is my opinion, I would say that most Canadians do like poutine. There's lots of different types of poutine out there. People like to put their spin on it. However, in my opinion, the best poutine I ever had was in Montreal. But I live in Victoria and we do have pretty good poutine. If you're wondering what poutine is, the basics is fries and gravy, and there's lots of other variations of it, but it's pretty good. Something else that you may be surprised to know about Canada is that we do appreciate likes and comments on YouTube videos. JK. Actually, Canada does like Tim Hortons. If you're wondering what Tim Hortons is, it's essentially like a coffee shop with lots of really awesome treats like Timbits, which is a Canadian favorite as well. Wherever you go to in Canada, there is a Tim Hortons present, and I know that Tim Hortons has expanded to other parts of the world as well. But you know what? We do like Tim Hortons. In my opinion, it's not the best coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's not the best quality. However, it's a staple and it's really not bad. So if you come to Canada, I expect to see lots of Tim Hortons everywhere, and I also expect you to try a bunch of Timbits as well. Also, Tim Hortons is much better than Starbucks in my opinion, and I'm not just saying that because I'm Canadian. Something else that you may not know about Canada is that we really don't like talking about finances. I like to talk about finances, and that's why I have a YouTube channel where I talk about a lot of things. But I would say in Canada, because people are so polite, people don't often talk about money. So for instance, it's kind of rude to ask a person how much they earn or how much they pay for rent and things like that. People are, quite tight-lipped about money. So if you come to Canada, don't go asking a person random questions about their finances, because it's considered a bit rude. Something else you should know about Canada is that Canada is actually quite diverse, especially if you're looking at big cities like Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver. They're some of the most multicultural cities in the world. So if you're like traveling to a place where you can get Canadian food for breakfast, Japanese food for lunch, Indian food for dinner, Nigerian food for a snack, Canada is the place for you. Our big cities are very multicultural, and even the smaller cities are becoming a lot more diverse. I live in Victoria, which is not the biggest city out there. However, there's just so much food diversity here, and the people as well are quite diverse. So if you're looking for a place where you get to try out a few new things, Canada may be the place for you. Tell me in the comments what sort of foods you'd like to try out if you came to Canada, and don't say maple syrup because that's a bit obvious. Something else you should know is that weed is legal in Canada. That means that you can walk into a store, buy some weed and have fun with it. We do have pretty tight restrictions around that. Obviously you can't drive and smoke, etc. And it's not dirt cheap either. However, it is completely legal to purchase weed as of the past few years or so. Welcome to Canada. Another thing that you probably know about Canada is that we like hockey. I am not a huge hockey fan myself. I've probably only watched 1 or 2 games my entire life. However, Canadians do like our hockey teams. We do take it very, very seriously. I'm a huge soccer fan, also known as football, and Canada is just not a huge soccer country. I've come to terms with it, but hockey is something that's really important to Canadians. When I first went to Canada, I did go to a live hockey game because it was a rite of passage, but yeah, hockey, it's a thing here. Another thing you should know, as I mentioned earlier about taxes, stuff does cost more in Canada. When I was living in the US, my cell phone bill cost $30. In Canada, I've paid as much as $80 for my cell phone bill. I currently pay around $55. Our taxes are a bit higher here as well, but I do think that although things cost a bit more and we do pay higher taxes, we do have a really, really good quality of life. And last but not least, you should know that Canadians like small talk, and a lot of our small talk revolves around the weather. Like, oh my goodness, it's so cloudy today. How are you doing with this cloudy weather? Oh my goodness, it's been raining all day. And oh my goodness, wow, like it just feels like January and it's only October. What is going on with the weather this year? We like to talk about the weather. It's a huge part of our lives, and Canadians like small, friendly, polite talk. So don't be weirded out if you're on the bus and somebody talks to you about the weather.
It's getting weird.
They're not trying to be your best friend or anything. They're just making small, friendly talk. That's a really awesome thing about Canada. People in general are quite friendly and polite. That is it. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment about things that you didn't know about Canada. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.